Crows may be intelligent and tough, but when a hawk sets its sights on them, things rarely end well. In the wild, hawks are relentless hunters, and once they lock onto a target, there's little chance of escape. A ruthless hawk launched a merciless assault on an unlucky crow. With razor-sharp talons, it pinned the bird to the ground, wrapping its claws tightly around the crow's fragile body and neck. Every strike of its beak was deliberate and brutal. The crow flailed desperately, but the hawk's iron grip was unbreakable. As the moments passed, the crow's resistance weakened, eventually succumbing to the hawk's unyielding force. In another heart-pounding encounter, a young peregrine falcon, one of the fastest and most precise hunters in the sky, locked onto a crow and launched into a dive at blinding speed. With razor-sharp talons extended and perfect timing, it struck with explosive force, slamming the crow into the ground and pinning it beneath its weight. Victory seemed certain. The falcon adjusted its grip, preparing to deliver the final blow. But then a sudden movement nearby. A human had unknowingly approached the scene, and in that split second of distraction, the falcon's primal instincts shifted from predator to survival. Reluctantly, it released the struggling crow and took flight, disappearing into the sky with powerful wing beats. Though the crow escaped by sheer luck, the falcon's precision, speed, and dominance were undeniable. Sometimes, nature's brutal efficiency leaves no room for suspense. In one swift and ruthless encounter, a hawk swooped down onto a crow right in the middle of a quiet road. With its razor-sharp talons locked around the struggling bird, the hawk pinned it down effortlessly, its wings spread wide in a show of dominance. Bystanders looked on in awe, capturing the raw moment on camera, but the outcome was never in question. The crow flailed, caught, and fought, but there was no real chance of escape. Even as a group of other crows gathered in the trees above, screaming in protest, the hawk remained focused, calm, cold, and completely unshaken. It knew the truth of the wild. Once its talons lock in, the hunt is over. No amount of noise or numbers could save the crow. In the hawk's world, hesitation means hunger, and this predator wasn't about to let its catch go. Elsewhere in the skies, another hawk delivered a merciless display of aerial dominance. With incredible speed and precision, it dove out of the sky like a missile, slamming into an unsuspecting crow below. From the moment of impact, it was obvious the crow stood no chance. Panicked and disoriented, the crow flapped wildly, trying to escape. It lashed out with desperate pecks and screeches, but the hawk was in full control. In one chilling scene, set against a snow-covered landscape, a brutal struggle unfolded between predator and prey. A hawk, fierce and focused, had pinned a crow to the icy ground. The snow beneath them churned with frantic movement as the crow flapped and thrashed, screeching in desperation. But the biting cold and the hawk's unyielding grip made escape almost impossible. The hawk stood firm, its sharp talons clenched tightly around the crow's body. Its eyes were locked in with the predator's calm intensity, unshaken by the chaos unfolding beneath it. Despite being injured, the crow fought back with everything it had, pecking and flailing with stubborn determination. For a moment, it almost seemed like the crow's sheer will might earn it another breath, but nature rarely shows mercy. The crow's energy began to fade, its movements slower, weaker, as the cold drained what little strength remained. In another brutal encounter, a hawk demonstrated just how merciless nature can be. The moment it launched its ambush, the outcome was all but sealed. The unsuspecting crow barely had time to react before the hawk slammed into it with incredible speed and force, driving it hard into the ground. What followed was a desperate struggle. The crow flapped its wings wildly, pecking and squirming in an effort to break free, but it was no match for the hawk's strength and precision. With razor-sharp talons digging deep, and its beak striking with relentless fury, The hawk maintained complete control of the fight.